So I'm not here to say that jobs are bad and you have to quit your job and all of that stuff. I've been blessed to be having some amazing bosses, and I had an amazing 8-year stint in a job going from one company to the next, and that set the foundation for me to set up my own digital agency from 2011 all the way to 2018, and I had a great run even building my own business, a traditional business. And from 2018 also onwards, I actually built one of the largest communities for coaches and trainers, which is completely a product-based businesses from a services-based business. So this entire evolution of 20-year journey that I went through has been a magical one. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what are the 6 steps on how you can go from employed to entrepreneur without really having to go through a 20-year learning curve like I went through. Okay. There are no shortcuts to this game, but definitely there is a fast track. There's a fast track on how you can actually do it. So I'm going to reiterate and tell you that this video is especially for people who are in a job right now and you feel that you want to do something more. You feel you want to create something of your own where there is, with all the volatility that's there in the markets right now and all the stuff that's happening right now, the great resignation is going on. People are not, they're losing jobs at scale. We're seeing this happening all over India. So if you want to take control over your own life, this is the video for you. And if you love your job, that's fantastic. Continue doing whatever you're doing. And these steps are going to be helping you build additional revenues and cash flows to give you more passive income in a knowledge business, in a digital business. Okay. So the first step is you got to identify your niche or positioning. So based on whatever you've learned, how many years of experience that you have, what was your, the area that you're really talented in, and you feel that you have an unfair advantage over others in one specific area, let that be your niche. In fact, I've developed a niche tool. Once you come into my community, I'll help you go through that niche tool process, which will help you narrow down your topic and your niche. Okay. The second step is you got to then launch a digital community. See, the fastest way to grow is to build digital tribes. So let's say if you're an expert in say coding, for example, you've been a software programmer for many years and you're very good in a particular way of coding. Let's say you're really good in building just apps, mobile apps. So create a community around apps. So you launch a digital community. Even if there are 5, 10, 15 people, just start teaching them every single week. You don't have to sell anything, just nurture communities, do weekly webinars and add value to them. Okay, without having to sell anything. And as you're building the community, get feedback from the community and what exactly are they looking for? Ask them what are their challenges, what are their problems. And since you have some experience, working in the workforce, and you may be in the workforce right now, you can just start adding value to people by way of doing free webinars and giving information, collecting questions, answering questions, and having a two-way interaction. And this is the way to launch a community. It can be a Facebook group, it can be a WhatsApp group, Telegram group. The third step is then start building a steady cash flow by launching digital products. It could be small courses. You could even do one-to-one coaching. You can even do a group coaching format where you have free webinars, and then from there you get them to a paid membership into your community where you're going to be creating a steady cash flow. Let's say you're going to be charging 5,000 rupees for them to be getting 5 C's from you: courses, coaching, community, a challenge, and a certification. Okay, there are 5 C model that I actually teach in my community. So when you launch a 5,000 rupee or 10,000 rupee membership into your learning tribe, then the people who come in, they'll be more serious. Okay, so that creates cash flow. Step number 4 is, as you're building your cash flow, start to see if you can sell on autopilot. I do multiple automated webinars that are running 24/7, and people are going through those webinars and buying, and I'm able to generate sales without me physically doing webinars. So all of my sales webinars have been converted into automated webinars, and that's what you can also do. Initial phase, you do it yourself live, and then you can automate the sales process. So that way you can still remain in your job and you still are getting sales, and you're just adding value on the weekends, and you're building momentum of your own. Okay. Once you do this, step number 5 is then start to grow your own ecosystem. Okay. So I will teach you more about this in my webinar. If you go to this link, sids.co/live, okay, let me share this. If you go to this link, sids.co/live, you can attend my webinar where I will demonstrate to you what are the components of a digital ecosystem. Okay, especially if you're somebody who's in a job right now and you want to make that shift, you can go in there and attend that webinar. So an ecosystem comprises of 3 components: a website of your own, a learning management system, an LMS, where you can have your courses and stuff, and a private network, a community where you can interact with them and have a support forum and stuff. So when you have these elements, it actually gives you more free time to be able to empower others, other students of yours, to support each other. And you don't have to be the one answering all the questions and stuff like that. So you're actually building and nurturing a community, and this is a paid community. And step number 6 is where you can impact at scale with a lot of freedom. Okay, and let's say you do this for a long enough period of time, maybe 9 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, and you're able to replace the income that you're creating in your job. At that point, you can take a call whether you want to leave your job or you want to do this, or you want to continue in your job and do it parallelly. So that is something that I want to tell you. Like, I have many people in my community who are weekend warriors. Weekdays they are in their job, they love their job, and on the weekends they are doing their webinars and nurturing communities. So this is the way for you to really transition from employee to entrepreneur in a way where you feel fulfilled, where the security of the future, financial future, where the income that you're creating is a value exchange that you're adding to the marketplace. It's going to be non-compete, because this is more like a passion project where you're building and nurturing tribes and giving knowledge and information. Whereas in your job, you're actually doing the implementation work there. So that way you'll be able to really create something very sustainable for yourself and for your families. I've had many of my students have gone from 0 to say 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs per month within a span of a year to 1.5 years implementing this model over here. And if you'd like to learn that, please attend my webinar. And if you're already in my community, please apply the 6 steps and go through that transition. Okay. So going from employee to entrepreneur is not going to happen overnight, but think in terms of community building, think in terms of adding value, think in terms of solving problems, and you'll be able to achieve that. Okay. So tag a friend or somebody that needs to watch this video and they can benefit from this. Wish you all the best. Catch you in the next one.